Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of my IGTV. I, of course, am Francisco Alvarez, and I kind of want to share the reason as to why I chose such a quote-unquote clickbaity title. I promised from the bottom of my heart it wasn't meant to be, but since you're here, I want to share the reason as to why I coined the term egotistical vegan and what it actually means to me and what it could potentially mean to somebody watching this video. So long story short, I was living in South Florida circa end of 2009, early 2010, and I booked a flight home to come see my parents for the first time in about 6 years. Back then, I was definitely not a vegan. I was leading a Western lifestyle, Western diet, I should say. And, you know, I was a seemingly 26-year-old healthy kid. I was doing 2-a-days at the gym. Obviously, I ate everything in sight, whether it was animal or animal-derived or not. And so back then I started experiencing what happened to be a bilateral weakness in my shoulders, and this progressed all the way down to my feet to the point where I got paralyzed from the neck down for 4 months. And it was right then and there that I had to make a decision, right? And so I started adopting a paleo lifestyle, and I noticed changes in my body for the better, of course. And so after paralysis, I would have relapses, and I came to the conclusion that the more animal foods that I would exclude from my diet, the better the progress was and the faster I was recuperating from this illness that left me paralyzed from the neck down. So it was right then and there that I started seeing some changes, and I noticed by putting 2 and 2 together that the more animal foods I excluded from my diet, the better I became as far as health and recuperating. And so I started leaving red meat off my plate. After that it was poultry, after that it was fish, and then I became a vegetarian, and that right there was my aha moment. That's when I became from an egotistical vegan to an ethical vegan, and I think I find myself being inclined to be more of an ethical vegan as opposed to the egotistical health vegan, or maybe even the environmental vegan. I'm more of the let's not do harm to animals because it's not necessary kind of vegan. So that's where I'm standing right now. But the term egotistical vegan, this is what I coined myself at the time because I was doing it for myself, literally my health, and I needed to do some take some drastic measures, make some drastic changes. So that's why I call it an egotistical vegan. So the reason you're watching this video, right, is obviously because of the title and because you might actually be doing a vegan lifestyle because of the awareness of what it actually entails for your personal reasons, for your personal health, for your personal well-being. So if you're not a vegan and you're watching this video and for whatever reason you're curious, I highly encourage you, if you're suffering from chronic illnesses, neuropathy of any kind, diabetes, excessive weight gain, maybe obesity, if you're watching, a vegan lifestyle is going to drastically change your life. That's what I mean about being egotistical vegan. And I know that at the end of the day, our lifestyle, our own personal well-being will supersede that of the environment and that of animals, and that's okay. It really doesn't matter what kind of vegan at the end of the day, because one will always benefit the other two. If you choose to become a vegan because of your health, animals and the environment will benefit. If you want to become an environmental vegan, animals and your health is going to benefit. And if you want to become a vegan because you just have a passion for animals, your health and the environment is going to benefit. So at the end of the day, it does not necessarily matter what kind of vegan that you are. What matters is that you actually consider going vegan and consider staying vegan. That's what it means to be an egotistical vegan. At the end of the day, it just really doesn't matter. I hope I explained the title. I hope you enjoy this video. If you got anything out of it, I definitely encourage you to go ahead and like and share, subscribe to this YouTube channel, subscribe to this Instagram channel, and I will definitely see you in the next episode.